Hey there, you're with SCAD Radio More Than Music. This is Sara.
And Raine.
And you are watching...
Or listening to...
Roof Talk with Sara and Raine, the film and TV majors who talk about film and TV. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy first week back. And Happy New Year. Hey guys, we need the interaction, so let us know what your New Year's resolution is. What's yours actually? Do you have one?
I don't think I have one. I don't know if I really believe in that.
Mine's always just to do a pull-up. It's been for 2 years. I'm getting close.
Yeah?
Yeah. I only 30 pounds on the assisted pull-up machine. That's pretty good.
That's pretty close.
That's not too bad. I can do a dip without assistance.
I feel like
Which
if
is good
you
for a girl.
only have 30 pounds of assistance, you could probably just do it. Hi, little people in my phone. This is not my phone. Today we'll be talking about our top 3 visual media picks for 2025, which is going to be focusing on mostly television limited series, and we'll be civilly debating which of our top 3 should be the overall top 3 of the year. We have not discussed our picks previously with each other, so it's going to come as a little bit of a surprise to each of us, and hopefully mean a little bit of authenticity here with our reactions. But you never know. You never know what's real and what's fake on the internet these days.
Because we're fake as hell.
I mean,
obviously.
Well,
all right.
Who isn't?
Who wants to go first?
How about you go first?
All right. We're starting off strong with number 3, Heated Rivalry. This has taken over my life, low-key. I haven't had a hyperfixation this bad in a really long time. But I honestly think it's a really good show that kind of is brushed off by a lot of people because women like it. And that's kind of a really big thing, a big discussion, but that's not one of my reasons.
Women can't like anything.
So, I'm embarrassed to admit how many times I've watched this because I show it to everybody that I know, and that means I've watched it a lot.
I actually don't know how many times you've watched this.
I think it has to be 6 times.
That's less than I thought you were going to say, to be honest. You're kind of a freak about it.
I don't... I really think it's so lovely and a little bit nostalgic. And for the record, I was on this when it was indie. Okay? I'm just saying, okay, listen. I saw this trailer. For this, I was like, oh, it's like a gay enemies to lovers hockey show. I'm on that. But then it said it was on Crave. And I was like, I'm going to have to get a VPN. Shit. And I'm never going to watch it. And then I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, it's on HBO. I didn't do any research about it, but it was on. I don't know why it's on HBO, but I'm very happy it is because I got to watch it.
They knew them Americans were going to want to see that shit.
Yes, and it was lovely to watch over winter break and kind of experience this community that you have on the internet when something goes super crazy viral, especially a TV show that comes out weekly, which creates a sense of community, as we've seen with Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
But I legitimately think the cinematography is super well done. It's very cinematic, very beautiful. There's a lot of shots I was watching with my little sister, and there was this really beautiful shot in episode 6 where they're kind of embracing each other, and she looks at me, she goes, "This is my new Call Me by Your Name."
Wow. I mean, well, yes.
I think some of the shots are very beautifully composed. We're not there at Call Me by Your Name level for sure. No. But I do think it's very, stunning and well written. Jacob Tierney, you did some miracle working. Not to, shit on Rachel Reed. I think that she had a really, really great premise that wasn't meant to be translated into television. I don't think she ever, even imagined this happening. So Jacob Tierney added a lot of things into this that are just make it, this beautiful show. And it's, so lovely to watch 2 gay people in love and be happy, and there's no drugs, there's nobody dying, there's no hate crimes.
I'm so tired of gay people dying in fiction.
I know. Or with lesbians, guys, let's lock in. Let's get a lesbian romance where there's a happy ending, because why does everybody end up married to a man or dead?
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
That's fair.
But yeah, that's all I had to say about that. I mean, I think gay love is beautiful. Hudson Williams, Connor Story, hey, come on the pod. Hey,
come on
zoom in.
the pod.
Come on the pod.
I also like Heated Rivalry. It's not my top 3, but it is in my honorable mentions.
Yes.
To be honest, I probably would not have finished this show if Raine didn't tell me how good it was going to get.
Yeah, episode 3 is a little bit of a...
It's a hump to
It's
get
a hump.
over.
It's not my favorite writing. It's completely, totally necessary to the narrative. Do not skip episode 3. Watch it. But it's not my fave. I also think it's like not the actors' fault that they didn't have as much chemistry as Connor and Hudson.
Yeah.
That's like a really
That's rare.
find. They talk about all the time in their interviews, because again, I'm obsessed. They think they're like soulmates, which I think is really beautiful. Like,
I mean,
like soul family.
I think that's wonderful. Yeah, and I think that translates well on screen, and it's a good argument for why Heated Rivalry deserves to be in the top 3.
Agreed. Won't win an Emmy though. Y'all seen that tweet? Because it's not American.
Yeah.
Do something.
I thought you were American. Do something, Chapel Roan,
Yes,
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris and the FBI.
At the FBI. Right.
But yeah, what's your number 3? Tell me.
So, my number 3, which I had to scroll to on my notes just now, really casually.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3 is The Studio.
Okay, so I didn't watch this. You're gonna be yapping at me.
Okay, that's fine. So, I'll just have to defend it really well. So, The Studio is a television satirical show by Seth Rogen, among others. And my first point about The Studio is the characters. I think the characters are extremely well written and grounded, and I think it's not obviously the first time this has happened, but it's extremely entertaining how they bring a lot of people on to play themselves. You have Zoe Kravitz as Zoe Kravitz, and they talk about real world filmmakers and television stars and what have you who end up actually being there. And I don't know, I think that's fun.
It is fun.
I think that's really fun. And I think it's probably you can tell it's really fun for them to be able to play these like amped up, like kind of fake versions of themselves. I also think the writing is really well done. It's dramatic and hilarious, and it's multi-layered, and it's kind of this like satirical intelligence that's not mean-spirited. Like it can be both at once. And while the humor may not be like belly laugh, ha ha ha, this is so funny, it plays on that like awkward situational comedy that's really in right now. Like kind of like Tim Robinson, like his whole thing is this like situational, like dry humor, and it's fucking hilarious, to be honest with you. I like the way that the show looks. It kind of utilizes this theatrical visual style, which is really fun to look at, and also it helps to push the narrative. It's a part of this wave, I think, that where like streaming shows are kind of becoming really like cinematic pieces of art. And while this may not be like the best example of that, it's kind of on that wave where it's really beautiful, and there's a lot of single shots. There's a lot of oneers, which is really fucking cool, and it's hilarious, and it helps drive this like fast pace that they're always going for. It's this kind of transformation of the workplace comedy that feels new while still having roots in classic television, because of course this has been done before. There's Action with Jay Moore, or like 30 Rock by Tina Fey, and so it kind of takes this idea that's already been done, does it again, but does it well. It's a good show, and I think it also plays with its genre in this like fun, like satirical, stupid, like meta way where like it overlaps on itself and makes itself funnier the more you think about it. It's like absurdist humor, but it's also like high stakes anxiety, and it's meta because we're making television on this television show, and we're talking about Zoe Kravitz, and then Zoe Kravitz shows up and plays herself.
Crazy. I have seen behind the scenes clips from the studio, and there are some crazy feats of cinematography and like just technology in general, and also like an insane camera crew. Hey guys, what are you on? You're on something.
Hey guys, are you hiring interns?
Yes, are you hiring interns? I would love to love. I'll watch the show. Hey, I'll watch the show.
At the studio season 3, because they're probably done with season 2 already.
Yeah.
Are you hiring interns?
Are you? We're available. I think I'd drop out for that. Probably. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm so close. We're so close.
We're so close. We're almost there. I mean, I don't know. Like, Seth Rogen's personal assistant, like, I'd drop out to be Seth Rogen's personal assistant.
Oh, yeah.
I saw what's his company called? Houseplant?
I don't know.
They were hiring interns and stuff.
So was Neon, I saw.
I did see that, and I did not apply because it gave us, like, 3 days to apply.
Well, it gave us 3 days to apply. I was, like, I checked it the day before it was due because I was going to apply, and it disappeared. I think a lot of people applied, and they were just like. I also saw a clip from it. Somebody showed it's like someone throws a burrito or something, right? Is that from that, or is that from I Love LA? Someone like throws a burrito at someone else. From the studio. Okay. I thought.
Yeah, that's from the studio. I was like, what the fuck are you on about? I thought you were talking about real life.
No.
Real life stuff.
No, I saw a clip. Like someone showed it in the class or something.
Wait, that's hilarious.
When that happened, I don't remember.
I hate it when that happens.
I literally don't remember. Anyways,
Number two.
I imagine you just start talking like that Nuke's Top 5 guy. I love him. You know, but he talks like the number 5 Burger King.
Number 15 Burger King butt lettuce.
Yes, yeah, that's his vibe.
Okay, go number 2.
Okay, so my number 2 changed a lot. Like literally like 4 times. But I landed ultimately on the Pit.
Okay.
Which I think was a bit of a surprise for you, but
okay.
I love it's like a very unique concept. A medical drama is not a unique concept.
No.
In fact, maybe we're a little tired of those.
Procedurals are over.
And that's why I saw it and
Connor and Hudson, come on the podcast. We want to talk about gay butt stuff.
No. Okay, we're going to have to cut that out. I thought you said I literally couldn't say those words.
That's clip farming.
Right. God bless the intimacy coordinator. I heard she had to walk out on that scene where Shane's on the phone.
Why? Because she had such a big boner?
No, she's laughing because they were slapping each other.
That is really. It was really funny.
Slapped his hand away. That's this.
The gay hand.
That
I'm about to dive in.
Got it. Okay, so the Pit. I literally didn't watch it for the longest time. I was convinced by an edit, I think.
Oh.
Which editors need to be paid for real for how many times I've been convinced by an edit to watch a series.
Yeah.
But I think that they really worked with this concept and they were like, but what can we do to make it different? And I really appreciate that because not a lot of people are thinking that right now. They're thinking, what can we do to make the most amount of money?
Oh, yeah.
So that sucks. But the real time episodes were probably my favorite part. Like, you kind of fully empathize with these people and kind of understand what it might be like. This is the closest most people are going to get to doing a shift in the ER.
Yeah.
And this is true because they did so much research, all of this kind of built up into something that is so accurate that it had doctors analyzing it and being like, yeah, actually that's right, we do that, instead of stupid Grey's Anatomy where it's close but not really, which made it really enjoyable. And I think you end up understanding this deep bond that's created between these people because of what they go through and how long they're working together. My God, 15-hour shift.
You better like everybody on staff. Y'all all better get along.
And they show what happens when you don't really like everybody on staff.
Interesting. See, I haven't seen The Pit, actually.
Oh, I love it. I'll watch it. I'll rewatch it with you. The new season came out today.
I know, and that's why I'm like, but
there's
I'm
my favorite part that came out. Okay, this is unrelated, but it a weird a shift between Dr. Robbie and Whitaker, I think is his name. He's like this young, like intern guy. Is that what you call them? I forget. But he's like a younger one, and Robbie's like the resident, like he's like the guy in charge. And there's like these hilarious, but like also kind of convincing like edits shipping them. I love it. I eat it up. But I just like gay people.
Yeah, we know.
So my other thing is it unapologetically brought attention to the struggle of healthcare workers relating to our current political climate, which I thought was a pretty bold thing to do. And also, like, they talk about it constantly. I just saw they were on the pit was on CBS with the morning news, I think.
Oh yeah.
And they were talking about it, and I think this show was just doing something different with like something that is so, I already said it, but like so commonplace. Noah Weil, like, bro, he's really talented. Who knew? The guy was just like on ER. He was like in this like silly medical drama.
Right.
Well, people loved it, obviously, and it meant a lot to people. And
ER
like
is a classic,
especially during COVID, which I will go back to. And I think his acting is just phenomenal. Like I didn't really know who he was when I started watching it. Okay, I've never watched ER. I'm sorry. But it's just so well done. There's a lot of really good camera work as well. It's very immersive. I think it's like purposefully a lot of handheld stuff, so you feel like you're in the emergency room with them.
A little
like
anxiety inducing.
Yes, yeah.
Love that.
And it's like, but it's in a good way. It's like so entertaining. It's not necessarily stressful. If I was a healthcare worker, I would never watch this show.
Oh my god, no.
I would be like, I don't want to work a shift. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, actually.
But it's just like I really think that, and also very long shots as well, like where you'll just like follow a doctor all the way through the emergency room to see their rounds. It's crazy. And my last thing that it really emphasized was we all moved on from COVID very quickly, not realizing the like long-term impact it had on people, especially like essential workers, like, and obviously nurses and doctors who saw so much death. And there's so much like trauma attached to that, and I don't think people like realize, because it just kind of went away, and like we just kind of were like, oh, that was crazy. But I think like putting a focus back on that was like really important, and it just like totally got like this huge audience to totally like empathize with like nurses and doctors and like all of these people who are like so integral to our society, and hopefully created like this new like respect for them, I would hope, because things get frustrating in the ER. We all know this, okay? Like they literally bore they literally bore you to death. You're like, damn, I don't even care that my stomach hurts anymore. I've been waiting here for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
I read the same 6 magazines and my fucking phone is dead.
Yeah, it's like, rough. But I think it's just overall something that was like kind of low-key like necessary for our time, like I think, and super relevant. But yeah.
I wonder how season 2 is going to pan out now that it's a little less culturally relevant. Like now that we're kind of out of COVID times, I wonder how season 2 is going to be received. But I also don't know what season 2 is about.
Well, I think the last season came out in 2024. Yeah.
I just feel like we're getting a little further away from it, and we're already in such a different crazy divisive era.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna keep using this like kind of like political climate, this like
Interesting.
Especially with like health insurance. Who said that?
Where?
like health insurance and like people delaying treatment because welcome to America, you have an insane stomach ache, but you're like, but I, don't really want to pay for the ER. I'm gonna have to wait super long, and like
can't afford an ambulance.
Not worth it. So I'm gonna stay home, and then you die from appendicitis. Like it's it's crazy.
It's tough out here.
We don't have anyone not from America listening, so they know exactly what I'm talking about. But
oh yeah,
I think they're gonna play with that a lot, and I also saw they do it's like a power outage or something, like an internet outage or something. That's gonna be crazy.
Okay, you sold me.
Yeah,
You sold me.
The last one was like just insane to watch. I think I watched it in only like 3 sittings because it was so like, I couldn't stop. It was so good.
Okay, sold. Okay, sold. I'll take it. My turn to go number 2.
Okay. You're doing what now?
Oh. About that. So, number 2 for me has got to be, shocker, I Love LA. What can you do? It's culturally relevant. It's culturally relevant without being lame.
Yes.
Okay, and I guess that's arguable. I guess that's objective. But to me, it's a zeitgeist of Gen Z culture. The characters live in this Gen Z reality, and it's not just a punchline of look how dumb young people are. Because I'm so freaking sick of that. I'm so freaking sick of that. Like, everything that plays on Gen Z right now, it's just like, I fucking love TikTok and politics because I'm Gen Z. Like, I was watching Adults recently, and it was funny. It had its moments. It has lovable characters. There's defenses for adults, but it overall, like, it falls in that trap of, like, this is a Gen Z show because there's that one bitch that likes her phone and her boyfriend has a mustache. Like, well, me. But, like,
I wasn't gonna say it.
But, like, seriously, you know what I mean. And it's like, instead,
It actually looks just like
oh my god, it's
your boyfriend Jack Antonin.
fuck. Okay, well, they made the show about me, so I can critique it, and I'm saying it's really shitty compared to I Love LA, because I Love LA it does it so well, where it plays on this, like, ironic sincerity of our generation, and it does it well, and it does it without making fun of its viewers. You can't target me and then also judge me. You know what I mean? It just pisses me off.
That's true.
I also love the way that I Love LA deals with friendship, codependency, ambition, anxiety, self-validation, like all this like really real shit. You know, it's like, as a young adult working in the creative industry, which many of us are, it's not mocking us. It's written by us for us, and I love that.
I think if Rachel Sennett was a man, imagine the power she would hold.
Oh my god. Rachel Sennett, you have something to consider here.
Rachel Sennett.
Have you ever considered being a man?
But she's incredibly talented, and I don't think she's given her, what's the word I'm looking for?
Giving her flowers. I would give her every flower in the world. I would handpick it and hand it to her.
Just for
given
bottoms
the opportunity.
alone.
Yes. I mean, like, this wasn't even one of my points, but she's a marvel. She's an amazing, ambitious young woman that I look up to so much.
Yes. In her interview, she was talking about how she, like, just pitched this, even though she was told not to. I'm pretty sure.
Well, she was talking about, like, her life, and they were like, we'll buy it. And she's like, this was not, like, a pitch.
Yeah. I thought it was, or no.
I don't think so.
I thought she, like, pitched it anyway. I don't know. But either way, she's cool.
They say write what you know. And she did, and it's fire.
Yeah.
I mean,
I watched an episode with my little sister, and it was very cool. I love casual queer representation, and I think it has that, which is nice.
Yeah, I think that's part of what makes it feel so real.
Yeah, I agree. And Odessa's, like, the most beautiful person I've ever seen in
that's
my life.
That's the most unrealistic part of this, is that somebody just looks like that. I don't look like that.
I know, and it's so, like, and it's, like, completely just the way she looks. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, like, she's not, like, a Kardashian. You know what I mean? Like, she just looks like that.
Yeah.
Like,
she's just, like, hot.
What kind of power you hold, I can't even fathom.
It's ridiculous.
When you look the way that she looks. It's freaking crazy.
The cast chemistry of I Love LA is literally insane. It's gorgeous. It never feels like the characters are competing with one another, except for when it's supposed to. They all feel distinct from each other while still giving the impression that they have this, like, significant history. It's believable, and it's incredibly fun to watch. And I think part of that is because my next point, the actors themselves have incredible wit and banter that makes the show feel more real. Like, the show is significantly more authentic and fosters this insane, like, cultural impact, in my opinion, where camaraderie, humor, and loyalty are, like, in. Because you're watching these incredibly, like, famous, up-and-coming young individuals, like, actually be fucking friends. Like, there's no cattiness. It's not Gossip Girl where they all secretly hate each other and this and that, and, like, read J14 magazine where Penn Bagley says that he wants to freaking murder... Who's that bitch that's married to Ryan Reynolds? Blake Lively? That's terrible.
That blonde bitch.
That didn't pass the Bechdel test, but it's okay because she's not a very nice
she's
lady.
Not a very... I like your bump. That's crazy. You remember that?
Fatty.
You ever
Quiet
see that?
piggy. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I'll finish out with my last point about I Love LA, which is that it does the Friends in the City.
Oh, yeah.
Which is an old and tired narrative that somehow feels brand spanking new with I Love LA.
Agreed.
Yeah. I think it's riskier and funnier than Friends, but it's not as awkward and anxiety inducing as Girls.
I feel like for me, I don't think I'd survive Girls. It was very awkward and anxiety inducing for me.
Yes.
And I do think it's like objectively a good show, but I think I need to.
It's a hard watch.
I can't do it.
It's a hard watch.
I mean, if we watched the whole thing in a theater like we did the first time, I think I could do it. But because that whole monologue where she's like, things are getting bad again, that killed me. I thought that was so funny. But, like, I can't do it. I can't. And I want to because I love Rachel Sennett, but it's just, I have too much anxiety.
And, like, it is an anxious watch. It's a tough watch. But I would argue that Girls is way tougher.
Yeah.
Girls is hard. Especially just Adam Driver's character alone fucking perturbs me, dude.
Ooh. We're bringing out the SAT word.
Yeah, seriously.
Damn. I mean, he kind of just... He's perturbing.
He's perturbing indeed.
It's not a word. I don't think.
I think it might be.
Maybe.
I think that's a word.
You know what? I made it up. It's real.
Yeah.
I said it. It's real.
Everything you say is right.
Exactly. I think Adam Driver in general unsettles me a little bit, but there's no justification for it. Same thing with Timothée Chalamet. I don't have a good reason. Am I doing my number one?
Time to go number one.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not repeating that actually. But you got the appropriate microphone color to say that.
I'm not even gonna play off of that because that's disgusting.
All right, my number one is Severance.
Why am I not surprised in the least?
This show kind of like it also took over my life when it came out, for sure. I was thinking about it all the time.
Hard not to.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. My number one, literally one of my reasons was just Jessica Lee Gagne save me. Jessica Lee Gagne, she
could save me.
She's the cinematographer. Hey, if you're looking for an intern or a personal assistant or literally anyone, I will work for you. I'll do whatever you want.
Why are we on our hands and knees this episode begging for things from famous people?
We're talking about our favorite things, and obviously, like we're inspired by them and we want to work on them because it would be an honor.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that.
But Jessica Lee Gagne is incredibly talented, as she's shown. This whole series, I love it because it's so visually striking, and like they have this like amazing set as well as lighting to play with and work with. And like she directed and DP'd for
Chikai Bardo.
Yeah, like for episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like one of my favorite episodes. That and Will's Hollow, obviously.
Yeah.
Will's Hollow is like on another level. I really like that. But episode 7 is like super special, and just like this like intimacy that she depicted, and like her choice of like I don't know if she used film or if they added grain in post or whatever, but like she kind of like chose to use
Definitely
this,
a Googleable question. But
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. She used like
asking for a job and like you don't even.
I don't know. She used like this like warmth to depict this like beautiful relationship between Mark and Gemma, and it's a stunning episode, and I didn't even know that was like an option to be a DP as well as a director for an episode of a TV show. I think it's probably a rare thing, but
I'm sure, yeah.
I'm sure it happens. But she did end up actually leaving Severance, I believe, for season 3 because she wants to direct and like kind of pursue that a little bit, which is cool. But I'm sad that she's leaving because she's really talented.
She did a lot for that show.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff happening in that show. No, my phone turned off.
I am excited to see what else she does though in the directing sphere because
Shikai
Bardo is truly a marvel.
Yes. And it obviously was just like amazingly well written and well acted. If you had asked me like if you told me Ben Stiller was gonna do something like this, I would not have believed you. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's a wonderfully talented man, and he's
Zoolander face.
Yes, I love his movies. Night at the Museum, love that movie.
Yeah, no, that's fire.
Shout
classic.
But
classic 2004 kid movie.
And also same with Adam Scott. He's just a surprising performance from him
he's
to
Parks
me,
and Rec guy.
just because Parks and Rec guy, right? And I just think it like all built up so well, and like sometimes when you have a show like this that has like this like mystery, it can build up to be like some kind of BS, and you're like
kind of BS.
Yeah, because like Long Legs.
Oh, that is some kind of BS.
That is some kind of BS. But I think it was really well done, and I think the reveal was stunning, and I won't say it, but I was shocked and I thought it was crazy. But
and there's still
here's
more.
the thing, because it took over so bad, I kind of knew what was gonna happen because there were so many fan theories, and I was like, one of these gotta be true. They're so good. That's what I thought about Stranger Things though, and the fan theories ended up being better than the actual ending. Hot take.
I didn't really believe it, but I was kind of starting to get on the train a little bit of like, there's a secret, one more episode.
Dude, low-key, I was too, because
I was like, y'all are convincing as
continuity
fuck.
errors
Yeah.
are
Conformity gate.
Not to use the same word in like the same minute, but stunning continuity errors. Like shocking from a show this big, and in like the theory that like it was like actually Vecna-ing the audience was actually a really great theory and would have been an amazing ending. And
it could still be true, but we're never gonna get the other like piece of that. And some people are just like changing now, and they're like, oh well, actually if you look at the clock in the back of this scene, it means that we're gonna get the episode 3 months from now. And I'm like, no, we're not. Like they wouldn't chance the wave being over.
No, it's over, which is
I
sad.
hate that. Yesterday was
really
the day
sad.
it was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's just
a
documentary. I think it's not anything like,
damn it.
I mean, I wish, because that boss battle lasted about 10 minutes, and that was like the big villain of the whole series.
Which, like, if we're tangenting, literally happened in FNAF 2 as well, and I was really pissed.
Oh, I never saw it, but maybe I shouldn't.
I wouldn't go to the theater for it. I mean, support your local theater, but like, I wish I would have saw Marty Supreme that night instead. I went on Christmas Day to see FNAF 2 because I wanted to see it so bad. I was like, this is my Christmas Day movie. And I went, and it just felt like the climax was happening, and I had no idea. I was like waiting for the climax to happen, and it was kind of like that. It was like, it's like this 2-second boss battle, and then it's over, and there's the credits, and I'm like, wait, I have questions.
That kind of sucks. I hate when they do that. But I saw people literally rewrite the Stranger Things boss battle into like kind of like almost like a Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 vibe.
Ooh. See, and I believe
but good.
in that.
But make it good. Although, listen, Breaking Dawn Part 2 low-key had me gagged the first time I ever watched it.
Yeah, if you don't know, just watch it.
Just watch
Just watch Breaking Dawn
Part 2. Because I was like,
if you don't know her.
They can do that? And like, a lot of people hated it. Some people hate that kind of twist, and they think it's like a cheap twist. But I mean, I think it's like really shocking, and but in Stranger Things, if they had done something like that, I think it would have added a lot to like the characters and like their ending, and a new appreciation for like life and like coming of age and like all of that stuff.
Yeah, the stakes would have been a lot crazier,
higher, which they should have been, because they were like, everyone dies, and then no one freaking died.
Oh my god, I love you, Steve Harrington, but I wish you would have died. I wish you would have died, Steve Harrington. Joe Curie, again, like,
Love you.
hit me up. I love you, babe. You're everything to me.
But you should
have
have died.
fucking died.
Yeah, I can't believe. Honestly, the way there was more for Stonathan. You ever hear Stonathan, Stephen Jonathan ship?
Interesting.
There was more content for that than Maleven, which is Mike and 11.
Because I fucking hate Maleven.
They didn't talk the whole freaking show.
They didn't talk the whole fucking season.
The whole season, not the whole show.
No, but even in the show, like...
she just learned to talk in, like, season 3, basically. So, she's
No,
still
actually,
working on that.
They've had, like, 12 hours of conversation.
Total, yeah,
Like,
probably.
she was, like, disappearing into the nothingness, and he, like, couldn't even, like, properly...
Yeah.
hold her waist.
I know. And it
I don't know.
Freaking, like, my favorite thing, this is the last thing I'll say. My favorite thing was, like they kept saying in interviews, I think it was the Duffers, maybe it was Sean Levy, the director, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
And they kept saying, yeah, we asked Finn to carry, like, a lot of emotional weight in the season. And everybody was like, well, did he say no?
Apparently he did.
It seems like he did, because, love Finn Wolfhard. I think he's very, like, charismatic in his, like, awkwardness, which I appreciate as a person who's kind of awkward.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this was not his season.
No.
It was not at all.
Season 1 was his season, as it was everyone's season.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that this tangent has completely taken over your entire argument about Severance.
Yeah, well, I was pretty much done.
Okay, that's good, because
no, I'm done.
we completely and entirely moved on.
Oh no, I'm done.
And that's not to say that I'm about to argue that Stranger Things is my number 1, because it's not.
No. It better not be.
No, I think I'd have to kill myself.
Grand reveal.
Drum roll. I knew in my heart of hearts that you were going to pick Severance. I just knew it. I felt it deep in my beans.
Yeah. Oh.
And so I did not choose Severance, even though I have a very serious affinity for it and think that it may very well take the number 1 spot. However, because I knew you were going to cover it, I chose what I think is a still strong contender for number 1, and that is Pluribus.
Literally the only reason I didn't pick it is because I didn't finish it. I have 1 episode to go.
And it's a great episode.
Damn it.
It's a great episode. The final episode is absolutely delicioso. It's very good. So, first of all, Vince Gilligan. Hello. Genius.
He's a genius.
He's a fucking genius. What? I mean, like, I get he's an old white guy, like, whatever. Yeah. And
he's got his flowers and he deserves them.
He deserves his flowers. Bad.
He's, like, the best character writing and development I have ever seen in my life come from his shows.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I probably took one of your arguments.
No, it's totally and completely valid. He's a genius. That's point number 1. Point blank period. Vince Gilligan. Number 2. Perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes, by the way.
Really?
Perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes, and actually surpassed Severance in viewership for the most watched Apple TV Plus drama.
Okay, the way I've seen no one talking about it on the internet, though. That's usually, maybe it's because I've, like, been so obsessed with Heated Rivalry.
Honestly, I'm not getting a ton of Pluribus content either, the way I was about Severance.
Maybe the audience is, like, a little, maybe it's, like, more of, like, a Twitter, Facebook.
That might be so. I'm really strictly an Instagram person. I'm not really on anything else.
Mostly on TikTok, so, you know.
Yeah, and I can see Severance being more not Severance. Ooh.
Heated Rivalry.
I can see Pluribus being more of a Twitter community thing, or maybe I'm just, again, like, I'm on Heated Rivalry Gram too, and so
it's a problem.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, statistically did surpass Severance. I think the philosophical questions of this series are incredibly well done. And I think that the 2 greatest ones are is free will worth pain? Genus. And I think the other one is, what kind of world is worth saving? Ooh, that's a good one right now. This is the time for that kind of question.
Yeah, I think also like a pluribus brought back this faith in your audience to have a sense of intelligence.
Oh, yeah.
Because I missed that. Hey, I'm smart. Please.
Yeah. Stop telling me everything.
Yeah. And I really, really enjoy it. And it is a really good point because like you don't expect people to be split on. That's like a radar. That was crazy. Like
I know,
sonar.
That was pluribus happening IRL right now. No, I think that was a electric vehicle.
Oh.
Outside the window.
But yeah, it's damn, I lost my train of thought. But that's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. I was interrupting you anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, seriously. I love the themes of moral ambiguity, existentialism, personal identity, and the confrontation with the fact that suffering is the price of agency. Ooh, and like you were saying, like Vince, if I may, Vince, honey,
Mr.
Gilligan, geniusly trusts his audience to be intelligent, and it is refreshing and beautiful, and it makes the show so much more fun to watch because we can have opinions because they're not telling us everything. And a callback to Stranger Things is that that's what they lost. We praised it for being this marvel of showing and not telling, and then in season 5 they literally fucking tell you everything. It's literally tell.
They struggle
Sit
with
and
that
tell.
starting in season 3, and then it gets worse.
Oh my god, season 5, it's like it's unwatchable.
Yes, because dude, it's like once you notice that at the end of like a line that's supposed to be impactful, they make them say it twice every single time. It's mind-boggling.
Forks in my eyes.
I remember what I was gonna say. You don't expect people to be kind of split on this issue of like independence and like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm struggling tonight with my
like
words.
agency
of
yourself?
Like agency. Like in you don't think that there's going to be disagreement on that. At least I didn't.
I didn't either.
I was very much like I understand Carol like on a deep level, like probably a little too much. Like I was so surprised when no one was like, yeah, we have to fix this. But at the same time, they also had a good point. It was like there's a decent argument for the way the world was working. Yeah. And it's confusing, and I don't think there's a right answer, which I think is very interesting.
Is free will worth pain? Like, that's up to you.
Yep.
You know, and that's that shit fine. I don't know.
I'm sure there's like a name for a philosophy that like you believe in where you decide whether free will is worth it or not.
Well, it's like a little bit of like existentialism.
Yeah, a little.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not like smart and stuff. I go to art school. But
yeah, well, I mean, like, kind of like there's a name for like utilitarianism versus like, what is that, like Kantian and Kant, you know?
I go to art school, so that's why I'm gonna talk about how the cinematography is so fucking fire.
Dude, I need to know exactly what camera and what lenses they used for these like super wide deep shots.
So they did shoot on large format cameras.
Oh, that makes sense.
Which, I mean, you can tell, but like it utilizes this like layered composition. They take advantage of this large format in an incredible way, and they choose these vibrant, beautiful color tones that make it feel like timelessly beautiful. Mm-hmm. This show, you could watch it in 20 years and it would still be remarkably beautiful because no one else is doing this right now in streaming shows.
It was very beautiful to watch.
It's world class.
I was like,
really.
Yeah, I mean, Sarah could tell you, I was like annoyingly geeking out at the cinematography the
I was
first time
too,
we watched it.
Honestly.
It was like, there's like a shot where they're in the Barnes and Noble and you can see everything it's better than my eyesight, which, you know, isn't saying much.
It's not saying much, girl.
But like, I was like, I could zoom into like, and probably see the like spines of the books on the other side of the
you could count
store.
the boogers in everyone's nose.
Yeah,
you can see
it was
everything.
Insane. Like And also, like, their very, like, purposeful use of color was just it was so fun to watch, and just, like, again, very refreshing for a TV show to kind of like utilize that.
I don't know what their shooting order was. Of course, I was not there, though I am looking for work this summer, Vince Gilligan. So I could be. Hire me. Email in bio. So DM me. My thought, anyways. I do feel like, even though the quality of the cinematography never wavers, I do feel like, as I've been watching through the show, that first episode, I feel like it's just shot after shot after shot of, like, masterpiece, masterpiece, masterpiece again. Guess what? Another masterpiece of a shot. Whereas I feel like we do kind of ease out on that, like, through the series. I feel like things get, like, a little bit more predictable shot-wise and a little less marvelous. And I don't know if that's just because I've been watching.
I'll say after finish.
Ooh.
I have something to say.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the entire thought. Is just, like, I will say that they slowed down on the super, like, intricate cinematic shots, which was a little disappointing because I loved just every single one being fucking slay again, slay again.
And what I will say that I literally just put together in my head, there are, in the beginning of this show, like, these beautiful, like, sprawling wide shots, and I think that's to show, like, the loneliness, like, that Carol is experiencing. I think it's very personal to her character and kind of how detached she is, and as, like, the show goes on and she starts to, like, develop relationships, it kind of becomes a little bit more, like, typical, cinematography. But again, nothing, obviously it's still beautiful and, like, very well done, but I think it starts to crop in a little bit, which is a lot less jarring than what we started with, which is, like, these beautiful, all completely in focus, like, wides of, like, the freaking desert or a Barnes & Noble.
I think that is a really good point, and I'll also say that I think, based on what you just said, I've also come to the conclusion that once things inevitably start to feel a little bit normal for Carol there in the middle, in the middle end there, towards the climax of the series, or of the season, the camera work gets a little more normal. And I guess I hadn't thought about it that way. Yeah. To be honest, I was just like, damn, like, we're losing some of the creativity. We're losing some of the spunk, babe.
Everything's always on purpose.
Especially with Vince Gilligan. I should have known better. Like, and that's, that's just another thing for the show, is, like, everything is purposeful. Like, I can't wait to go through and watch this again and again and find more and more, because that's his thing. Yeah.
And I also want to add, this is what we were just talking about with this, like, casual queer representation. I really enjoy watching a show like this where the entire show does not revolve around her sexuality necessarily.
No.
It's more about, like, grief and, like, individuality, and kind of Carol's, like, internal struggle and stubbornness. But it's not, the entire thing isn't about her being a lesbian.
And there's never even really, like, a point of contention where it's like she's a lesbian. No. It's like,
it's just, like,
a fact about her.
Yeah, it's just, like, a part of her, which I love, and I think we need more of, low-key, even though some people would disagree with me. They're too much. Everybody's gay on TV.
Everybody's gay now. Why is everybody gay?
It's not realistic.
I have something to tell you.
Especially our life. Everybody is gay.
They're everywhere. And don't call me homophobic, because the last thing I am is scared of you guys.
And we're back.
We're back. I think, I mean, I'm not trying to, like, toot my own butt, but, like, I mean, you seem pretty thrilled about Pluribus.
Yeah, well, I felt like it was, like, cheating to put it as, like, on my list if I hadn't seen the whole thing. You know what I mean?
No, and that's fair, but all I'm saying is we have to pick number one.
No, I agree.
We have to pick number one, and all I'm saying is that you seem to really like mine.
Yeah, we can do Pluribus for a number one.
Really? I did not think you were going to give up that easy. That's why I was being so smug and annoying.
Oh, no, I agree. I think it's a beautiful series.
You think Pluribus is better than season 2 of Severance?
That's really hard to say. I think that as a first season, it is very strong. Like, it's something very different. Not to say that Severance isn't something very strong and very different. I don't know. Maybe it's more recently in my mind. Maybe it's recency bias, but that's still okay. It's still a reason.
Valid. Y'all already know what I think. Okay, Pluribus is our top number 1 show of the year.
Yeah.
Of 2025. That's lit.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, fire. If you haven't seen it, do it.
But number 2, I think we also kind of agree on, right?
Well, if it's not number 1.
Yeah.
Severance season 2.
Yeah. And like if ties were allowed, I would say it's a really solid contender. They're both really just incredible.
Absolutely.
Series. And I'm really excited to see where Severance goes in the next season as well.
Absolutely. And Pluribus for me is just the winner over Severance season 2. I think just because Severance is a season 2. I mean, I think it's honestly better than season 1, but I'm a sucker for a first season. I'm a sucker for the setup and the mystery and meeting all the characters, like, and that's, I mean, comparing apples to oranges a little bit with a season 1 and a season 2, but I think that's why, we got to give Severance the number 2 slot.
Yeah. Number 3 is where I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna go to bat for Heated Rivalry.
You're gonna go to bat for Heated Rivalry. I'm gonna go to bat a little bit for I Love LA.
Okay.
But Heated Rivalry is really good.
It's so good. It had you giddy on the couch, bro.
I was giddy. I literally just started clapping.
It's episode 5. End of episode 5. She started clapping.
I didn't know what else to do. I was just like, I felt moved, like I was in the theater.
My sister and I, you should have seen Izzy. She crawled up onto the top of the couch and started like, it was like a sports game for us. You know what I mean? It's like watching football. It was very important.
Or hockey.
Well, yes, it was watching hockey.
In a way. I Love LA, though, it has layers. Like, I mean, I guess not the same emotional layers, but it's... I don't know. Fuck. If I can't say it, I can't defend it.
I love watching two boys kissing. Who said that?
Must have been the wind. Like, the Friends in the City thing, like... I am a sucker for Friends in the City.
Mm.
But also just the way that they've completely, like, reinvented it. First of all, they're doing LA. When's the last time you saw a show set in LA that was good?
The studio.
Fuck. Do I just love LA? Oh.
She said the name of the show.
I Love LA season 2. Please, I need a job so bad, and I love you, Rachel Sennett. I'll literally walk your dog. Like.
Yeah, I can go to LA too and work on the set of The Pit.
And they were roommates. They were roommates. Yeah. We already are roommates.
Yeah, we are. So
it wouldn't be much of a change.
No, not really. We were talking about where we're going to go. It's Canada or LA, I guess.
Guys, vote down below. Should we move to LA or New York?
Or Canada.
I don't know French.
That's just like Quebec and Montreal. I mean, you don't have... We're learning French, by the way, right now.
I did one Duolingo lesson, and I don't...
It's sticking for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a really good time with it, actually.
Wazoo. That means bird. Bet you didn't know that.
No, I totally had no idea. I'm going to the bat for Heated Rivalry. I think it's also really beautiful. A lot of the time, like, gay media isn't necessarily appealing to such a large audience, and I think it's like really beautiful that it reached so many people and like hopefully made some people like a little bit more open-minded, and especially in sports. Men's sports, being gay is terrifying. That is like the biggest insult in men's sports still to this day. It's like, and I couldn't imagine being in the situation that the characters are in, but I think it's like important to show, and I think it's really beautiful to, like, very manly men loving each other. But I Love LA is good. It's something different and it's funny.
I'm gonna give it to Heated Rivalry.
No freaking way.
Because also, I just had a thought.
What?
About how right now, like, it's
It's very important.
it is very important. Of course, like, queer story is always important, yada yada, like, whatever, guys. But I mean, right now we are kind of seeing this surge in talking about queerness in male spaces. May or may not be based on true stories, like what have you. Not only do we have Heated Rivalry, which mirrors true stories that we do have of men playing in professional sports, male divisions of sports, who are like, I resonate with this story. Mm-hmm. But also, honorable mention, which I haven't seen yet, but I've heard great things, is Boots.
I need to watch that. I've also heard good things.
Which tells the story of gay men in the military. Yeah. So, I'm going to give it to Heated Rivalry because
freaking crap. That's
it
crazy.
Is extremely culturally relevant. And I know I made an entire point about I Love LA being culturally relevant, and it is. But I think this one, it has a little more chutzpah.
I agree. And it's not because I love LA. I think it's objectively a great show.
Oh yeah.
But I think Heated Rivalry, it's just like the timing that it came out to. Like, glorious. I needed to feel like I was in Obama's America again real bad, and it kind of did that for me.
It does make you, probably because, I mean, it starts in kind of Obama era, like 2000.
Yeah, it does. And it's like, you know.
Is that when it starts?
I mean, it's just like a little bit of like a relief, like an escape almost to like this other kind of world, which is nice, you know. And they don't really ever talk about the politics of gay marriage in the show, which I think is kind of interesting that it never comes up. But I suppose that they're not, you know, that kind of committed to each other till like the very end. So maybe we'll see some more of that in the second season.
Perhaps.
And I know the big baddie is NHL, and like the NHL in IRL is also the big baddie. They like banned Pride Tape and Pride Nights, and
I didn't know that.
I don't know like the specifics, but I know for a fact they banned Pride Tape like for, I don't know, some part of like hockey. I don't know anything about hockey, but they were like, can't have rainbows, guys.
Crazy that the NFL is more into Pride than the NHL.
But the NFL dropped off this year too, because it's not cool to be gay anymore.
It's not cool to be gay in 2025. Oh, 2026.
It's so tired.
Yeah, guys, find a new thing. Boring.
All
right, I think we both have. Oh, you have something to say?
No, I'm just saying I can't believe that you agreed on Heated Rivalry, but
why can't you believe? I was clapping on the couch 2 nights ago.
You were. Like, and we were. Yeah, the last episode was also really special to watch.
Of course, it's Heated Rivalry. Fair enough. I mean, like Rachel said it, like you're a woman, but like you're not gay enough. So it's Heated Rivalry. I'm just freaking kidding.
No, she's very gay. And very culturally relevant with the gays, I think.
Love her.
She's amazing.
Please. I Love LA season 2. Well, PA. We'll do anything. We'll do it for free.
Yeah.
I'll do it for free.
All right. Yeah. Fine.
I'll do it for free.
Yeah.
I think we both have some honorable mentions.
Oh, yeah, we do. Well,
like things that almost made our list.
My honorable mentions are, well, one of them was Pluribus, but, you know, we already covered that.
And one of mine was Severance, so there we go.
Season, is it 5 of The Bear? I think, and Adolescence.
Oh, Adolescence is a good one. I had The Chair Company, which is...
yeah, you've been watching that a lot.
Yeah, Tim Robinson. He's my favorite. Tim Robinson, I need a job this summer. I also had Invincible season 3. Have you watched any of Invincible?
No, but I have heard it's really good. And I also love animated stuff, so I don't know why I haven't.
Oh my god, please. I mean, season 1 is probably the best IMO, but there's a lot of people arguing that season 3 is the best. So, honorable mention. I also have White Lotus season 3. Right. Wasn't its best season ever, but again, everybody's talking about it. Culturally relevant. Yeah. Shocking. And just well done. White Lotus is always very well done.
I The first season's
Love
the
it.
best. Sorry.
Oh my god, of course it is. The
Ah,
first
sorry.
season's goddamn
Armand.
genius.
I miss you. Every day.
Armand, favorite character.
Yeah.
Can we bring him back as a ghost or like go back in time?
Also, what like they killed Amy Lou Wood's character, whose name I forgot, but I loved her too.
Yeah.
And she gone.
There's a lot of dead people now.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I guess.
Well,
like,
that happens at the
you've
end
had
of
2 years
every
to watch
freaking
it.
season. And also, yeah, you've had a long time to watch it.
well, not season 3, but sorry, I guess.
Long a time. Season 3 came out a long
a
time
long
ago.
time ago.
A long a time.
Turned Italian. Turned Italian right in time for the end.
Well, okay. Well, thanks for watching and listening. This has been Room Tone with Raine
And Sarah.
on Scad Radio. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Hope your first week went well.
And if it didn't,
Sorry.
ambulance.